ngay ai ngay ô na wa lo ngay Charlotte es tu dei mit ko e khupanga ti mui ngay shan ne shan ya ma lu na che wa yi kai na shan ya tan ni kai nga.
Seng Mai was still a teenager when she was trafficked from Myanmar's Kachin state to China and sold to a Chinese family as a bride. She was held against her will and subjected to sexual slavery, but managed to escape after several months. The Kachin people are an ethnic minority who are predominantly Christian. Armed conflict between the Myanmar military and the Kachin Independence Army has made life in this area very difficult. While the conflict dates back to the earliest days of Myanmar's independence, 2011 marked a devastating escalation as the Myanmar military launched a new offensive, ending a ceasefire and causing a mass displacement that left over 100,000 people internally displaced. In the camps where many of these displaced people live, there's very little opportunity to earn a living. The Myanmar government has made the situation worse by blocking aid to displaced people.
If we can just go outside of Kachin state, we will have a better life. A lot of young girls have a mindset like that. Then it's very easy for the traffickers or the brokers to target them.
We interviewed 37 women and girls who were trafficked from Myanmar's Kachin or northern Shan states. Traffickers preyed on their financial desperation with false promises of jobs in China and then sold them to Chinese families struggling to find brides for their sons.
Mà tung qua thì anh đem cha tu cha ngô phải đặt yang anh lộn lông gọi anh đem mà cầu được bình con là tí nàng khâu chấp anh đi cha y để của tu cha mà biến lọ anh để gọi tu am san phải yang này.
Tôi xin anh để y am yêu rep phản ra nên để phản sang ra mà tiếng Anh sunda đại nô tiếng sẽ cả mà đấy.
Many of these women and girls were drugged by the traffickers during their journey to China. Others were told, once they had crossed the border, that the promised job was no longer available and they must travel further. Unable to communicate due to language barriers and with no money to go home, they were trapped.
Tiền nó nãy đi mùng cùng phô lỡ lỡ lùa ngay ở đây khăn nan như đấy phải mùng chơi mùa cả phải đem mùa cả mùng chơi đến thế không ai ngồi ngay mùng đó cái đấy phải chơi nên không phải trả chơi ngon nên nhân sao đấy sao nào đấy
tại mi wa là na shi wa nguna wa yi ya shi sha wa sa kun khong ni me se de sa kun khong ni tại mi wa là na ko wa yi ngai phải yu ra na de mà quê nam tu shika ni nan de be nga sene nami ma quê nam tu shika ni la jo chanam tu shika na nga usne.
One of the things that has really driven this is the one-child policy. Today, there are 30 to 40 million more men in China than there are women. And that's made it very difficult for Chinese men who are of an age where they want to get married to find a Chinese bride. And that has fed a demand for trafficked brides from Kachin state, from other parts of Myanmar, and from other countries that neighbor China.
Most were locked in a room and raped repeatedly, as the families that bought them wanted them to become pregnant. 10 out of the 37 women and girls we interviewed had children fathered by their captors.
Ngày mà cái này chỉ rồi na, ý để có chẳng yêu quan là muốn chỉ rồi na để phụ để có chẳng mà để phụ để cái rằng sinh con để cho con bù sinh này để hiện tại hoàng cái tao có sang à sinh này, cũng đi phani có lang sinh này.
Once they had given birth to these babies, the families sometimes were happy for them to leave, and some of them were able to escape at that point. But when they escaped, they almost always were able to do so only by leaving their children behind, and they had almost no hope of seeing those children again.
Nang chung po yi nga san nei nga de rieng wo chung po rieng a chu a chong ni ma kha sa ko na sung bai sun da nei ye ding ye gai lo khang nga dan che mi mung ko nam sha ni ding ye gai lo khang nga ngai chong ga de ma ding ye rem sun ni pe ke ga sa nga sun nei ye a chang shi pe ma ngai bai kum pi ye a chang ngai pe ma kum la ri sun nei ye shu lai shi wo bai kum la ga de nga i dai shi ni ngai an che na phian yen ta de bai du de kwa rieng wo i de.
Women and girls that return to Myanmar after being trafficked in China struggle to rebuild their lives, and there are almost no services to help them with that task. For many Kachin people, the stigma against sex outside of marriage is very strong. Some people see these women and girls as deserving blame, although they have been trafficked and are victims of sexual violence. Law enforcement agencies on both sides of the border need to do better. Police from Myanmar, China, and the Kachin Independence Organization make little effort to recover trafficked women and girls. Families seeking help are often turned away repeatedly. An important way to end bride trafficking is to provide opportunities to earn an adequate living in Myanmar. As long as women and girls remain displaced by the conflict and unable to feed and educate themselves in Kachin and Northern Shan states, they will be vulnerable to traffickers falsely offering them better paid work in China. The United Nations and donor governments should support the work of non-governmental groups in the region who are working to end trafficking and assisting trafficking survivors.